I was coming out of the mountain. Well, it's high ground, but there's pines and everything. I'm back in the lowlands. Went to pick up Clyde and his two friends. Clyde is a duck. Long story. Hell of a day, huh? So anyway, Clyde used to be a dad. Maybe he'll be again. He had a family. But wildlife and dogs got them all. So he's the last one. So went to get him. This place, Somerset. Anyway, so hopefully he'll enjoy the ranch. Have new friends, maybe a new family. So the background on that is that I bought a truck from a friend named Ron, and so it was his dad's truck. So he told me about Clyde and all that. So I said, yeah, I'll come get him because we met for the truck at another site. So that's how I got into going to pick up Clyde. And you know, this is not bad. It's getting away. I'll be back into the grinder pretty soon, which is good. It's quiet here. It definitely reminds you kind of get away a little bit. Perspective, what we do, the whole mission. No, not mission statements. I hate mission statements. It's bullshit. Anyway, not to get off track here. But yeah, I have Clyde and a hen in a box, and then I have apparently there's another girl in there, another hen, and she broke her neck. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Obviously, it happened before I got there. She's still eating and surviving. I don't know how. Obviously, I'll leave that to the physician. That's beyond me. So we'll see. Maybe she'll recover. I don't know. Maybe she's okay. Maybe I didn't. I didn't check it out. Let's put it that way. I don't have the skills for that. Just secure her in a box and she's secure in her seat. That's all I can do. But yeah, this is great. I wouldn't mind bringing ponies out here. Meaning buying some land out here. It's not bad at all. I've seen plenty of ponies out here, so it could be a thing. Man, it's beautiful. All those clouds reminds me of where I come from. What an awesome weather pattern. But yeah, the main deal is our purpose. What's the purpose? If you don't have a purpose, what are you doing with your life? For me, that's every day is based on that, and I like it. I have no time for bullshit. Can you tell? I'm probably need a day off. This is my time off. No worries. I'm not mean to anyone if I can't help it. Might be mean to myself, but I try not to do that either. I work on that. I think it's important to talk sharply to oneself, but in a good way. To others, I think taking care of others is more important than really doing anything else to them. I gotta ask whether I believe in I don't know, the human mission, whatever that is. It's not whether I believe in it, it's whether I think that people are gonna do good or go beyond their weaknesses into the strengths of who they are. I have no idea. I think for me it's more almost an idealism, but really the purpose is important. I think what I believe is that, for instance, what does a Stoic believe? That he must be good. I'm not really sure if I'm a Stoic or not. I don't really define myself by those meanings. But however, for instance, you have someone such as, not to get religious or anything, Jesus Christ, right? What did he do? Whatever is a story or whether he was true or not, regardless, if you read his accounts, he talks about doing unto others, right? Not what you do for yourself. Obviously, but remember that you gotta take care of yourself, right? Meaning, don't be a piece of shit just because someone you think someone did something to you. No, that rise above, right? Even I guess Jesus said that, not in those words, but turn the other cheek kind of deal. I think there's the purpose is to be to feel good about yourself. Therefore, you're surrounded by people who are thirsty for being treated decently. For instance, I had this mechanic at one point in my life, and at that point in my life, I used to talk about religion and theory and philosophy. And one day I was waiting for a ride by his shop, and because I lived behind his shop, and he says, "Well, if your faith is so strong or whatever, why don't you make this water stop in midair?" Anyway, he was just mocking me. He threw a little bit of water up in the air. Of course, I got nothing to do with that. Meaning, I don't know. We had, we talk, but I always, even though he seemed to be insulting as he goes in our society, right? That was 20 years ago. He's probably dead by now. I just realized that. Older person. Anyway, after a while, he did apologize for saying that, and we continued to have a good back and forth until I moved and went on my way. The point, I guess, is that no matter what, at the end of the day, it's better to give someone silence than return the favor. That's what I'm figuring out. When is good to talk and when is good not to talk. Because not doing something is often the best option. I'm working on it. I think I had the best times with people that, I don't know, had something on their, some kind of injury that made them say or do things. I don't know. Mostly because he proved to me that I can't rise to be a stronger than I don't know what our feelings do, right? They tell us, well, you're offended, therefore you must somehow alleviate that pain by hurting someone back. And it doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I have to work on it. Isn't that cool? All right, I made this long enough. I just wanted to stretch my legs and my back. Time to get on the road and get these kids into a safe place. Here we go.